Louise Meryl Streep is an American theater, film, television and voice actress, film producer. Film critics and critics have recognized her as one of the greatest actresses of our time. What makes you different or weird? That's your strength. The formula of happiness and success is just being actually yourself, in the most vivid possible way you can. The minute you start caring about what other people think, is the minute you stop being yourself. The great gift of human beings is that we have the power of empathy. True freedom is understanding that we have a choice in who and what we allow to have power over us. It's amazing what you can get if you quietly, clearly and authoritatively demand it. Everything that truly makes us happy is quite simple: love, sex and food. That is the simple secret. Always take your heart to work. We are the choices we have made. You have to embrace getting older. Life is precious, and when you've lost a lot of people, you realize each day is a gift. Pretending is a very valuable life skill. The interesting thing about being a mother is that everyone wants pets, but no one but me cleans the kitty litter. Every easy choice will have its consequence tomorrow. You don't have to be famous. You just have to make your mother and father proud of you. I want to feel my life while I'm in it. Integrate what you believe in every single area of your life. Take your heart to work and ask the most and best of everybody else, too. I love acting, of course, but being with my husband and my children always brought me the greatest joy and happiness in life. I think the best role models for women are people who are fruitfully and confidently themselves, who bring light into the world. As there begins to be less time ahead of you, you want to be exactly who you are, without making it easier for everyone else. Pretending is not just play. Pretending is imagined possibility. Pretending, or acting, is a very valuable life skill, and we do it all the time. Everything we say signifies, everything counts, that we put out into the world. It impacts on kids, it impacts on the zeitgeist of the time. I believe in a world of opposites, and that's why I avoid people with rigid and inflexible personalities. Fear focuses the mind. Put blinders on to those things that conspire to hold you back, especially the ones in your own head. My advice: don't waste so much time worrying about your skin or your weight. Develop what you do, what you put your hands on in the world. I never give any character I play less respect than I give my own life. The thing that you have to fight the most when you lose is you feel like the biggest failure in the world. My job is usually to express emotion as freely as possible. Acting is my way of investigating human nature and having fun at the same time. Wrinkled, wrinkled little star. Hope they never see the scars. You just have to keep on doing what you do. It's the lesson I get from my husband. He just says, keep going. Start by starting. Being a celebrity has taught me to hide, but being an actor has opened my soul. If you have a brain, you are obliged to use it. Motherhood has a very humanizing effect. Everything gets reduced to essentials. We all make the mistake thinking that how you look makes you more worthy of love. The work will stand, no matter what. You can't get spoiled if you do your own ironing. The key to every actor is deep, deep insecurity. There is some liberation in the freedom of being totally alone and really going for it. I have always regarded myself as the pillar of my life. Being an actor lets me be a million different things. The greatest gift given to man by God is the ability to empathize. People want what they want. Sometimes you just have to walk in defiance of it and just be yourself. I once read that in any good marriage, one partner is the gardener and the other is the garden. We take it in turns to be either. Everyone is interesting. Everyone has something unexpected to offer, and the job of acting is to pull it out of each other. Personality is immediately apparent from birth, and I don't think it really changes. What's worse than brutality that dehumanizes women? Tolerance and indifference towards it. There are some days when I, myself, think I'm overrated. But not today. For me, clothes are kind of a character. They're more interesting in those terms. Empathy is at the heart of the actor's art. I just take every day as a miracle, and I'm really glad that I'm still working and that people are not sick of me, even though I'm sick of me a little bit. I think yourself emerges more clearly over time. Acting is not about being someone different. It's finding the similarity in what is apparently different, then finding myself in there. When your kids come home, they don't necessarily want to talk to you. They just want to know you're standing there, ready to talk. The work itself is the reward, and if I choose challenging work, it'll pay me back with interest. At least I'll be interested, even if nobody else is. The progression of roles you take strings together a portrait of an actor, but it's a completely random process. Some people are filled by compassion and a desire to do good, and some simply don't think anything's going to make a difference. I think the most liberating thing I did early on was to free myself from any concern with my looks as they pertain to my work. You have been told that real life is not like college, and you have been correctly informed. Real life is more like high school. I'm curious about other people. That's the essence of my acting. I'm interested in what it would be like to be you. I feel like I run a business, although I haven't one. It's planning, planning, and planning.